Hi Scorpio, thank you for joining me for your October reading. Please remember that this is general, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. It's also timeless and it's not gender specific. Because time and energy is fluid, it means that the energies can be switched, so please do bear that in mind if you're cross-watching. Because this is Scorpio's reading, I will be addressing them, but this could easily be the cross-watchers' energies that I'm reading, so always use your own discernment. You take what resonates for you and you leave what doesn't. I cannot censor, choose nor control what comes out of the cards. I am literally just reading them. It's up to you what you decide to do with it. You do have free will. For everything else, please read the descriptions box. Okay, so now that that is out of the way, let's get into your reading for you, Scorpio. Scorpio's energy, please, for October. Okay, so you've got the Five of Fire. That's the Five of Wands. It's Leo energy and it pertains to, in traditional tarot, it's conflict and competition, arguments. It can be jealousy as well. In this particular deck, it pertains to creative brainstorming. It creates to unity within diversity. And it's all about honouring your differences as well. It's also about your freedom to explore any ideas that seem to be quite far-fetched as well. So it's like you're trying to think outside of the box here throughout this month. And it's like you're trying to play around with your imagination. It's like you're trying to think of different ways of doing things at the moment, and it's also about being open to new people and new ideas that are otherwise unfamiliar to you. I am feeling that jealousy vibe though. I do have to be honest here, Scorpio, but I'm not feeling that it's coming from you. I'm feeling that it's aimed towards you. So whatever this is that you're doing at the moment, it's definitely in energies of exploration. So it's like you're trying to push your own boundaries at the moment. You have caught somebody's attention, and it's not through any fault of your own. I mean, you're entitled to imagine and to dream and to try new things. Of course, everybody's entitled to that, but for some reason or other, there is a little bit of this sort of green-eyed monster that is aimed towards you. So you're definitely getting some kind of attention, positive attention, through something that you're currently doing, through you thinking innovatively and thinking outside of the box. There is someone around you who doesn't, it's like they don't like it. They don't like you rising. They've got an issue with it. When I look at the illustration on this card, I'm seeing two butterflies and half of a flower. That's interesting. Right, so you're half of a flower. That instantly reminds me of, you know, when you're kids and you pick the petals off a flower head. They love me not. They love me not. That's straight away what I'm reminded of with that half flower. So this individual, they could be sort of looking in your direction with the whole, well, where does Scorpio stand with me? You know, it's that kind of jealousy. And then your two butterflies, as we know in tarot, pertains to a very profound change and transformation. It's a metamorphosis. So you're going through very profound changes, and somebody outside of you is feeling that you're leaving them behind and that you no longer love them. I don't know. We'll find out more as we're pulling more cards, okay? It's not to make you worried or paranoid. It's just to make you aware, basically, that there is this individual around you who feels that they deserve more of your attention somehow. Right, so let's get into your tarot then. Scorpio's current energy, please, for October. Okay, right. So your first card out is the Hierophant. It's Taurus energy. And the Page of Swords is air energy. Okay. You have one more, please, for Scorpio's energy. Ooh. The King of Cups, Scorpion energy, and the Star, Aquarius. Okay, right. I am going to clarify, but my initial gut reaction to this, there is definitely somebody watching you right now. Definitely, 100%. They feel that they've been left on the sidelines while you're doing your own thing. Abandoned is the word that's coming through. Abandoned, forgotten about. It's not that you've done this intentionally to hurt that individual, Scorpio. It's just literally you're trying to move on with your own life, which, that is what everybody is entitled to do. You're not going to hang around and wait for anybody. Why would you? But there's something here with this Five of Fire that you are working on. It could be something that is getting you some kind of public attention with the Star energy. It could be, it doesn't have to be. If you are, then that would definitely explain that jealous vibe that we were picking up right at the start. It's almost as if this individual, I'm feeling that there are a couple of individuals here, okay? There's one that feels that you don't deserve the success that you're currently getting for whatever reason. And the other one is feeling sad that you're no longer giving them any attention, okay? There is more than two energies here. There is at least three, maybe four already. And we've only got 5 cards out on the table. These individuals, they're very scattered at the moment, okay? Their energy is all over the place. I'm picking up this strong vibe of I love you, I hate you, I love you, I hate you, okay? There is an individual here that is watching you with the Page of Swords, but more specifically, they're watching. I'm not getting your commitment, because the Hierophant is also a card about spirituality. It's a card of religions as well. It's a card about teachers and lessons. So I am going to clarify, and obviously when I clarify we can get a closer idea about the intent of this individual as well. There's a Hierophant and Page of Swords here, please, for Scorpio. The World, that's fixed energy, so it's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Yeah, this individual, it could be somebody who is at a distance to you with the World energy. There was some kind of connection here, right? And it's come to its full conclusion with the World. So it's something that ended with this person. And they're watching you. I'm feeling to see whether or not you're still committed to them. So you moving on and doing your own thing, it came as a bit of a shock to this person, because they had it in their head that you would always be there, that you'd always be around, and that you would always be focused on them, and you're not. And they don't like it. Why is the Star and the King of Cups here, please? Thank you. The Nine of Cups, Pisces energy. Wish fulfillment with that one. You've got a hope, a dream and a wish with the Star energy. and then wishes coming true with the Nine of Cups. At one point, you would have loved nothing more than to hear from that individual that that they loved you and that they cared for you. At one point, that would have been all of your wishes come true. I'm not feeling that that is true anymore because you've moved on. You're focused very much on your own thing, on your own life, and on your own success. That is coming through very much as a past energies. You had a lot of time for that particular individual, and I'm seeing here that they wasted it. What are the outside influences affecting Scorpio, please? Okay, the Page of Coins, Earth energy. Okay, outside influences. The Eight of Swords is Gemini energy. And the Nine of Cups, again, Pisces energy. So your outside influences here, Scorpio. Yeah, this individual is confused with the Eight of Swords. Very, very confused as to how you managed to pick yourself up again so quickly and to move forward. You made it look easy, basically, and they're very, very confused. Now, this individual is pretty much in the situation where you were at a couple of months ago or a couple of years ago. Now they are the ones who are making wishes that you would come towards them with emotion. I'm going to clarify though, because we do have a Page of Coins here. This can indicate somebody younger or just emotionally younger. It can also indicate an olive branch as well. It's a page. Okay, right. So we got Temperance and the Four of Swords. That's Sagittarius and Libra energy. So yeah, you've not been in contact with this particular individual for a long time, a long time. I'm getting 9 here, so it could be 9 days, could be 9 weeks, 9 months, and in some extreme cases this could be 9 years as well. You've reevaluated your position with that particular individual, and it's like you just don't want to be bothered, especially not by them. I'm seeing here with the Temperance card that, with that being a card all about integration, two opposing forces being blended into one cup of love. It's a card of patience. It's also about divine timing as well. So it's showing me that whoever this individual is, they were basically overthinking the situation to the point where they weren't taking any action. And now we've got quite a big distance between you both. This could be time, this could be physical distance, or it could be mental. In some cases, it could even be all three, right? There's just too much of a gap now between you. You're two completely different people than what you used to be. And it's showing me that your person was thinking that it was never going to be the right time. Why is the Nine of Cups here, please, for Scorpio? The King of Coins is Taurus energy. Right, again, as an outside influence, this is someone who is watching you build yourself back up with the King of Coins. I'm getting a really strong vibe here of that love-hate thing. There's jealousy of your success. It's kind of like what happened to Adele. I don't know if anyone's, of course everyone's familiar with Adele. But yeah, like a series of really bad breakups for Adele actually propelled her towards her fame and fortune and towards her success. That is kind of like what's going on here, Scorpio, in your read. There's an individual who they were less than kind towards you, and you've used that as an opportunity to heal, and you've used that as a means to an end, a way to sort of push yourself forward. I would just keep an open mind here, because that jealousy is really coming in thick and fast. Let's see the outcome of this, please, for Scorpio. The Hanged Man. Okay. The Three of Swords here, Libra energy. You have one more, please, for Scorpio's outcome. The Ten of Swords, Gemini energy. Yeah, the outcome of this is basically whoever this is that you're dealing with, right? They're not going to get anywhere with their current attitude towards you. They're very indecisive. 1 minute they're all for you, and then the next minute they are against you. I'm also getting this thing where they could well be speaking badly of you just to make themselves feel better, to kind of justify their wishy-washy energy towards you, right? Again, it's nothing for you to worry about, and I'm seeing in your outcome that you're not going to be worried about it. In fact, you're not going to do a damn thing about it with the Hanged Man. You're just going to leave them to wallow in whatever shit that they're currently wallowing in, and you're going to be continuing to focus on your own, right? They have got Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, so yeah, they're going to have to come round to the idea here that there is no coming back from whatever this is that they have done to you. There is no coming back from that, right? It's not to give them credit and to say that they made you stronger, because I don't believe in giving anyone that kind of power, right? I am going to say that they were certainly a catalyst to you becoming the better person that you are today, right? They are going to have to get over this. Whatever this is that they've done to you, they are going to have to work through it the exact same as you had to. They are feeling every single knife that they threw at you. They're feeling it. They are literally, as I've already said, on the side of the table that they had put you on initially. The blockage, the High Priestess, Moon energy, intuition, behind the veil, secrets. Painful secrets, painful endings. Your person's chickens are all coming home to roost, because you have thought outside of the box, you've done things differently, you've found success, you're building yourself up. And it's like this individual has got no other option but to sit and watch you, because they're certainly not invited back into your life ever again, not after this. And the Hermit under there, Virgo energy with 9 of coins. If it brings any comfort to you at all here, Scorpio, you have accidentally forced this particular individual to introspect on everything that they have ever done to you. All of that disgusting behaviour that they did towards you, you have made them really take a closer look at themselves and look at the reasons as to why they did it. They are unable to explain why they treat you so badly. They cannot explain it, right? But they need to. They need to find the answers within themselves. That's their blockage. Scorpio's focus, please, for October. Surprise. In a way that you wouldn't expect, a gift from the universe, intense, twist of fate, and eclipse news. Yeah, so Scorpio, you've done the exact correct thing here by focusing on your own path and on your own journey. Because of that, because you've not allowed this, I'm going to watch my language, individual to hold you back and to keep you stuck, you are going to be accepting, you are going to be receiving universal gifts, right? Your success is going to continue to grow here. Scorpio, need to focus on, please. Scorpio, need to focus on, please. Worthiness. Know your worth. The universe can only bring you what you know that you deserve, and you can have it all. Yeah, Scorpio, this individual, they made you feel that you were worthless, that you were hopeless, that you were just nothing, right? None of that was true. What they were actually doing was they were projecting their shortcomings and their insecurities onto you, and you were carrying their energy around as if it was yours. And you're realizing that it was never yours and it was never for you to carry. You have given back this person's emotional burden back to them. That's what you've done. And you're starting to realize that you're worth far more than what that person had you believe. And because of that, again, it's like you've changed up your vibe. And because you've changed up your vibe, you're starting to find that the things that you need to manifest in your life are coming through a lot quicker. They're saying here that you can have it all and that you do deserve whatever success this is that you've been receiving. Have a healing message, please, for Scorpio. Okay, trust, egg moon. Okay, so as I always say with oracle decks, you get 3 messages that comes with every oracle card. Your first message comes from the creator of the deck. The second message comes through your own intuition by looking at the illustrations on the card and seeing what is popping for you. And then your third message comes from your reader and their intuition. Okay, so it says, trust yourself, develop deep self-trust and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities, begin to plan carefully for the future. The positive affirmation that comes with this card is, it is the beginning and I trust myself in all things. And the companion stone or metal that it suggests could be beneficial for you at this time is iron. Right, so yeah, brand new beginnings here with the egg. Well, with the egg moon. That I can see in the illustrations in this card, I'm hoping you can see. You are protecting your future here, Scorpio. And there is no way in hell that you are allowing that individual back into your life to cause more chaos and confusion, right? You're just not doing it. You've been down that road already. You've already learnt the lessons that that particular situation taught you. And there is no reason for you to go through that lesson again, right? You're fiercely protecting your own future. And you know that you can rely on yourself to make the right decision for yourself and for your family as well. Have you got anything else for Scorpio, please? Okay, eclipse in Scorpio, regeneration, stand firm in the eye of the storm. Yeah, now usually that card will come out when somebody from your past does make an attempt to come back in, right? So again, it's not to make you worried or paranoid, it's just simply a reminder of the lessons that you've already learnt through that particular situation, and a reminder that you do not need to learn those particular lessons all over again. You've changed. You have completely changed with that regeneration energies, and that individual, they are not going to get the result from you or the reaction from you that they're hoping for here, right? So that's your eye of the storm energies. Your eclipse energy is a decision that invokes a emotional response. Okay, so this individual is going to try to either push your buttons or emotionally blackmail you. Either. But again, it makes no difference what they try to do because it's not going to work anyway. Eclipse in Pisces, free will, serve your higher purpose. Yeah. Your Pisces energy, that's all about retreat, escapism, things that are hidden. It's the unconscious realm, right? This particular card, for me as a reader, again, because it's the eclipse energy, and for those who missed it the first time, the eclipse energy is a decision that is made that promotes a response, an emotional response, okay? This could well be an individual who, when things become too heavy for them to bear, that they turn towards escapism through either drink or drugs or anything like that. They would rather not face reality. They also have this habit of blaming others for their own mistakes, right? It reminds me of someone who they've got so much self-loathing that they project that onto everybody else around them. You're going to be really focused on maintaining your servitude to your higher purpose. And you're not going to allow them to interfere with your free will as well. So this is someone who's quite a control freak as well. And under their moon in Sagittarius, discovery, freedom and adventure. Yeah, again, your moon energy, that's all about your emotions, your instincts, your habits, the way that you think, right? Scorpio, you've been dealing with an individual who doesn't want you to have any kind of autonomy. That's what the situation is here. And they're jealous of your newfound autonomy. You've fought long and hard for your freedom. You've been making many, many discoveries along the way. And there is no way that you are going to surrender your brand new lifestyle just to appease that control freak. You're not doing it. Have a positive affirmation, please, for Scorpio. Now, of course, these readings, with them being general, it doesn't have to be a love interest, right? This could be anybody in your life. This could have been a boss, a work colleague. This could be a family member. It could just be a friend that you used to have, right? It could literally be anybody. But of course, you will recognise who that particular individual is to you, going by the storyline that's coming out for them. Right, so your positive affirmation is, you needn't worry. There's no one in your life who hasn't always loved you. They're all just learning how to show it. The big sillies love the universe. Right. So yeah, the chances are quite high here that for the majority, not all of you, but for the majority, that this could well be a family member of yours. They've got a really bizarre way of showing love, right? But again, that's purely because they haven't got a proper grasp on reality. Like, their world is a lot different from yours, and it messes up with their perception of who they are as an individual. It really, really does. And they're incapable of showing love, really. You've got nothing to worry about here, because this situation, while it might cause like a temporary emotional storm, you're not going to be showing that to them. They're not going to be getting any kind of reaction from you. Really, really deep read there, Scorpio. I will be honest, I was not expecting to get that in a general read. Right, so for those of you who are easily offended at swearing, then your read has ended now, and also you're probably not a proper Scorpio if you are easily offended at swearing. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this is the Rebel deck. This is the deck that I always end the beginning of the month reads with. It's very brutal, blunt, and it can be quite offensive as well, right? It works in exactly the same way as all of the other tarot and oracle, where it's for the viewers to decide what side of the table that they're sitting at for every single card that comes out. So it's all still completely interchangeable. Right, lightning. Figure shit out on your own. Eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. Fuck fear, it'll lie to your face. Some of you could still be a little bit scared of that individual. Shame, regret and guilt, those are just bullshit. Forgive, let that shit go. That's someone who had you in those emotions of shame, regret and guilt, and it was all bullshit. Forgive yourself here, Scorpio, for believing in their lies. Stop obsessing. You're not the fucking centre of the universe. Yeah, that's for them. As is this one, because you've already figured out your shit. They are yet to do that. Okay, really interesting read. So that is what I have for you, Scorpio. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my descriptions box, and it's in my pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely, lovely week, and remember to be kind. We're all just trying to survive. Okay, bye.